Greetings everyone. In this video, I want to talk to you about the importance of making an intentional and impactful presence wherever you go. Before you even communicate with anyone, you can gather so much information about the other person. They can gather so much information about you just based on the clothes you wear, the way that your skin, eyes, hair, and nails are appearing, the physical condition you're in. Are you in shape? Are you muscular? Are you fat? There's so much information that's gathered even before you say a single word. Forget how you say it, right? So it's really important that if you want to make an impact in the world, if you have a lot to share, if you have beautiful things that you want to share with the world, that you also make a powerful presence in your appearance. That means going to the gym. That means getting nice clothes. That means taking care of your appearance, like washing your face regularly, using scrub, using hair products if needed, oiling your hair, getting it groomed regularly, cutting your nails properly. All these things make a huge impression when you add it all together. If I go to a job interview in sweatpants, am I likely to get it? Or am I more likely to get it if I wear a nice suit? Right? We do that for job interviews, but we don't realize that everywhere we go, it makes an impression. Take my word for it. If you're out of shape, go to the gym regularly. Get in better shape. If you don't wear nice clothes, get some nice clothes. Get your hair groomed. Get your beard groomed. And see how people treat you. And it's nothing personal. It's not like, oh, the world is shallow. The reality is, not everyone's intelligent or functioning at that level of consciousness where they can understand that, hey, I can't just judge a book by its cover. That takes a little bit more depth, and not everyone's there. In fact, the majority of the world is not really there. People make harsh judgments based on people's appearances and demeanor. So carrying a confident demeanor, all these things are important. And where do these archetypes come from? Where do these features that really appeal to our human nature, where do they come from? Well, they come from history. What has throughout history prevailed is a strong man and a beautiful submissive woman. I think for this video I want to speak mostly to men, so I'm going to keep it to men. But basically, the archetype of the warrior is biologically what has gotten us to this point in time. So the characteristics of a warrior: strong, masculine, dominant, aggressive, but grounded. I can go on, but there are attributes that really stand out. There are ways of demeanors that really stand out, like a majestic, a royal demeanor of confidence, of power and strength. When you hold that, it gives people a different impression. It's making them respond and react from their primitive mind, which the reality is most people function from there. That's why advertising, mass media works so well. But you can do that for yourself in an impactful way. It doesn't have to be manipulative. It's just the reality of how we make impressions as human beings. So I'm going to elaborate a little bit on clothes, hygiene, and physical appearance, like physical health. Okay, so with clothes, you don't need a lot of clothes. You can go to places like Ross or Burlington Coat Factory that have very nice designer clothes. Pick something that is your style. It's not too flashy, but that you can use universally. I like solid colors. I personally like to get handcrafted clothes from around the world. It's unique, it stands out, but I also have the personality for that. But when I'm traveling, I have clothes like this. I also have very versatile clothes that are like solid colors or maybe just very appealing or simple patterns. Something that folds well, that doesn't crinkle up too much, that you can wear in more weather conditions and more places. And usually dark colors are better as they don't get as dirty. But if you find even something simple like some nice collared shirts or some V-necks and nice jeans, some nice sneakers, you're good to go. You can dress it up with a blazer if you're going somewhere fancy. Get yourself a nice belt. Watch always goes a long way. Same thing with a watch. If I want to tell the time, am I really going to look at my watch? Really, my first instinct is to go to the device I'm on. I'm usually on a device. So I'll just check the time there. Do I really need a watch then? Probably not. But when you wear a watch, it gives people the impression, oh, this guy stays organized. He's serious. He's about business. He's got a watch. It works, okay? It just is the way it is. There's no hard feelings about it. There's no manipulation. It's the reality of it. That makes an impression. Collared shirt, nice watch, makes a big impression. It looks like you're serious about business. What else were we going to talk about? We did clothes, hygiene. It's really simple, huh? Scrub and lather. You don't have to scrub every time, but lather every time. Soap, whole body. Okay? Everywhere. All cracks, all crevices. Every time. Okay? You can use nicer soaps. That makes a huge difference. If you use these crappy chemical soaps, then you're going to destroy your skin. And it's going to be pretty aggressive to lather that much of that chemical on your whole body. Your skin's your biggest organ. It absorbs all that stuff. So get high quality soaps. It goes a long way. Get moisturizers. Exfoliate. If you do those things, I guarantee you're not going to have like acne problems. All right? Floss. Brush your teeth. Floss. Basic things like that. Wipe your ass. Use wet wipes. Have sanitizer. Have sanitizer with you at all times. If you need to keep your hands clean, to shake someone's hand, or I'm a therapist, so after I get done working on someone's feet, I want to sanitize my hands. So hygiene, basic things like that. Don't wear clothes that are a few days old and stuff. Wash your clothes regularly. Wear deodorant. Basic things like that. But if you forget even small things here and there, it's going to show up. It's not going to look good. And it does leave an impression. Your health, this is probably the most important one, is go to the gym. First of all, it's going to help you with your confidence. It's going to help you with your mental health if you're suffering from depression. Even if you have low energy levels, you'll see your energy levels rise as you start going to the gym more and more often. Maybe at first it's a little tiring, but it's going to add more energy to your day if you continue. Also, it helps with your appearance. Okay, when you look strong, that gives a very powerful impression to other people. That, hey, this guy's responsible. He's taking care of himself. Look at his health, his hygiene. He's on point. He's mindful. He's attentive. And he's consistent. Because you don't get in shape by, just going a few times and quitting. You got to be consistent with whatever regimen you pick. So, guys, that's my little spiel about being mindful of your appearance, your image. I think I'll end with one more thing. It's like having a very powerful posture. And the way I would describe it is like attentive, prepared. It's not like alert where you're like, and it's not aggressive, but it's prepared. It can be calm, but it should also have movement and life to it. Like you see, I'm moving my hands, and that makes an impression, right? That leaves an impression. That's more impactful than if I just put my hands down and say, that's more impactful, or that's more impactful. So you're using body language. You're keeping what I'd call like maybe like a soldier kind of posture, yeah, where it's attentive, it's relaxed but ready, prepared, it's alert. So guys, I hope you found this video useful, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Many blessings.